Our first question will come from Jacob Rayburn. Go ahead, Jacob.
Hi, Austin. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. So you're back on a football field. Wondering just your thoughts about today and the weeks leading up to today. How you feel about where this team is right now and where you are.
I would say this team is definitely heading in the right direction. I mean, we made an emphasis that last year we kind of left a lot on the bone, whether it was just not competing or not executing our plays or whatnot. So just I feel like we kind of put an emphasis on that throughout just workouts leading up into this point of the first day of spring practice. So I think this team is heading in the right direction. As for myself, I've been feeling great. I got my body fat down. I gained a lot in the weight room, just pushing myself every single day. But I mean, that's just a test of the running back room that I have. Like we push each other every single day, compete with each other, and have fun. So, but definitely, this team is definitely pushing in the right direction.
And to follow up on that weight room, who did you see amongst your teammates who made the type of improvement in the weight room that makes you think, oh, okay, come time to play on the field, I'm going to see something there that's different from those guys?
I would say everyone has been making just insane improvements as a team. Like it just everyone as a whole. I think Houston Haimuli, fullback. I mean, dude's power cleaning the house. Nathaniel P. power cleaning the house. And I mean, we got guys. Jacob Mangan-Farrar, he's putting up crazy numbers in bench, and it's just like we got guys just pushing every single day and competing, and like I said, just having fun. And I think that's what really we're kind of just pushing each other to do. But like come game time, I think you'll see everyone improve by far.
Thanks.
Our next question will come from Jackson Mole.
Austin, how did your season last fall influence the way you approach this offseason, and anything you were working to improve on in particular?
Just looking back on last season and watching all the games, watching all the film and whatnot, I think for myself, I had to come out of tackles a lot more. I felt that there's a lot of times last year where I would kind of let the first guy kind of get me or slow me up just for the second guy to come up. So I've been working off just explosive, like getting more explosive and just pushing myself in that kind of aspect. Just coming out of tackles more and get my pads low. I think there was a lot of times last year where dudes would catch me up high, that would keep me off balance or whatnot. So just kind of working on getting my pads low and just being more explosive through tackles. That's what I've been kind of working on for myself.
I'm sure not a lot of contact today, but any of that you kind of noticed running around out there today? Is that translated?
Oh yeah. Coach G, he has a bunch of great drills that he kind of puts together just to like make sure that we're kind of getting our pad level down and working ourselves. Like we'll go through a chute and then he'll have like bags like right next to the chute that we'll run through. So just working on that. But yeah, he's definitely helping me with that a lot.
And did anything just stand out to you overall about today's practice?
Just being out there and just like the energy. I mean, yeah, it's first day, but it's like you can tell this is a totally different team from last year. And you can tell that we're ready to compete and just go out there and just explode.
Thank you.
Our next question will come from Daniel Martinez-Cram.
You just said that you called it a new team. You talked about feeling like you left a little bit on the bone last year. What's that conversation been like in the offseason? Who's been leading that talk about how can we get better?
I would say it comes from majority Michael Wilson. I think that he kind of continues to like kind of push this, like we need to compete more, and just kind of pushing each other every single day. Thomas Booker and a bunch of us in the Unity Council or whatnot, like we've all kind of brought it, even myself, like we kind of brought it together. And we were like, we went 4-2 last year, but it's like that should have been a 6-0 team. Like we should have ran all the way through. So just looking at what it's a bunch of self-assessment that goes on between, ourselves or whatnot, just continue to just kind of getting to that point of pushing ourselves. And our emphasis being like compete. Like I think, and especially in practice, what we kind of try to work on too as well. I think last year we had times where throughout the season or whatnot, or even through fall camp, we would like kind of be like, oh, it's a good day. But we want to make those good days, great days, and those great days excellent, and just continue just to like kind of push ourselves.
Any other questions for Austin Jones? All right. Thanks, Austin, for your time. Have a good night.
Appreciate it. Thank you all. Have a good night.